Hello students, welcome to Europe Education. I am Jitendra Tyagi. So many of the students are preparing for a very important examination now, that is CGPDTM. So in CGPDTM there is descriptive paper also of 300 marks, and all of you are serious about that. So you all know that Europe Education has launched a dedicated module for the preparation of this examination, and classes are going on. And there we are covering both technical sections, non-technical section. So both prelims examination and main examination, entire module is containing all the components. Okay, and for descriptive also we are conducting classes, right? So if we talk about the paper, previous year paper of this examination in electronics and communication branch, okay, so there are many questions from many chapters from digital electronics, okay, because I am faculty of digital electronics, so I will talk about digital electronics. So there were two questions in the question paper which is available, okay, from 2018. So one of the question I have taken here, you can see what is the question and how we can solve that question, okay. So this question is from Boolean algebra. You know, in digital electronics this Boolean algebra, K-map, logic gates, these all are important topics, okay. And other topics are obviously from multiplexer also they can ask questions, from flip-flop they can ask questions, from counter designing they can ask, they can give you some state diagram and they can ask to draw the circuit using these kind of flip-flops, okay. Some theoretical question may also be there, and some logical question in which if you have the basic conceptual knowledge you can think and you can design. Practical problems may be there, they can ask you to design some particular circuit which will provide this kind of output. So how will you connect the different digital devices you have, okay. So from any topic they can ask questions, but among all the topics this Boolean algebra is very important, okay. You have to prepare Boolean algebra, simplification and K-map, that is important, okay. So let us see our question. What was the question? Simplify the following Boolean expression, okay. You have to simplify this, minimize this. So sometime if we remember the rules of Boolean algebra, we can directly apply those rules and we can simplify many Boolean expressions, but that Boolean expression is actually minimum, that is not guaranteed if we hit and trial, okay. So what tool we have which can ensure that this expression is minimum? So such a tool available is K-map, okay. So if they ask you to simplify some Boolean expression and you want minimum expression, so you should utilize K-map, knowledge of K-map, okay. So I will solve this problem using K-map. So we can mention this point there in the examination that we can solve this problem using direct by using the different properties of Boolean algebra, but K-map is a systematic method for minimizing the Boolean expression. So I am going to use K-map here, okay. Now if we want to use K-map, our expression which is here SOP, we can see here this is a sum of product expression. So our sum of product expression, if we want to simplify that using K-map, that must be in canonical SOP form, canonical form, okay. So we can mention all these points in examination that this is SOP and we want to use K-map to minimize this SOP. So first of all I am converting this SOP into a canonical form. So you can write down this line there to tell the examiner what you are doing actually, okay. So whatever you are doing, what you are doing in the while solving the problem, don't keep that in your mind, just tell the examiner, he want to know that okay you are following this step, you are following this formula. So whatever formula you are going to use, you should write down that formula also there, that is better. And whatever you are doing, please keep writing that so that they get idea, okay, what you are doing there, okay. So you will mention this point that this is SOP expression and I want to get a minimum expression, so I have a tool that is K-map. So I am going to use K-map for this simplification. Now in K-map we need canonical form to put the value of the expression in the K-map, okay. because SOP can be treated as a truth table actually. The minterms present, okay, they will give you a high output, you know. So how we can convert this into a canonical expression? So we know that we can write here, we know that first line I have told you what to write. We know that a plus a bar is equal to 1. So you are going to use this. So highlight this point. Okay. A plus a bar is equal to 1 and any variable a multiplied by 1 is equal to a. So these two conditions we are going to use. So we should mention those conditions in the paper. Okay. So here we can see we have two variable x and y, and overall there are three variables. So here z is missing. Okay. So we will write this xy as xy into 1. Okay. Plus here x is missing. Okay. So 1 into y bar z, plus here also we have y missing. Okay. So x into z into 1 we can write, or plus xyz, no variable is missing. Now we can use the value of 1 from this formula. Okay. So we can write this equal to xy into, now what is 1? So it is z plus z bar. We know that z plus z bar is equal to 1. So in place of 1 we can write z plus z bar. Okay. Then we have plus, so 1, here x is missing. So using this condition again we can replace this 1 by x plus x bar, or into y bar z. Okay. And then plus we have xz, or into, here y is missing, so this 1 can be replaced by y plus y bar, and then plus xyz. Clear? So now this is equal to xyz. Now you do one thing, you decide an order. You decide an order of your own choice. So I am deciding an order xyz. So in all the minterms I will follow that order. Okay. So xyz, then we have plus xyz bar. Since Boolean product is commutative, so there is no issue. Okay. So here plus this x into y bar z, or plus x bar y bar z, or plus now xyz, because xzy or xyz will be same due to the commutative property. So we can write xyz, or plus xy bar z, or plus xyz. Okay. Now what we see? We see that here we have xyz, here also we are having xyz, and here also we are having xyz. Okay. So we know the property, that a plus a, okay, here you have to mention this property that since a plus a is equal to a, for any Boolean function or Boolean variable, a plus a is equal to a. So similarly a plus a is also a. So xyz plus xyz plus xyz is simply what? Xyz. So on the next page we can mention this point, right? We can mention here that xyz, okay, plus xyz, or plus xyz is equal to xyz itself, using a plus a is equal to a. Okay. So these three xyz, three terms making xyz will be converted into single one. Now is there any other repeating term? So we can see here x y bar z, x y bar z. Okay. So these two can be replaced by single. We can mention also this x y bar z plus x y bar z equal to x y bar z. So now our canonical SOP becomes, what? So we have xyz, we have replaced them by xyz, single xyz. Okay. Plus, now next term was this one, xyz bar, and there is no repetition, so we will write this xyz bar plus Now then we have x y bar z, x y bar z. So we have converted it into single term, x y bar z. Oh, plus now we have one more term. What is that? That is x bar y bar z. So x bar y bar z. So overall we are having 4 terms in our canonical SOP now. So now we can insert these values into a K-map. Okay. So there are 3 variables. So we can make a K-map containing 8 cells. So you have to draw a K-map containing 8 cells. So this horizontal K-map we can use, and earlier we have decided XYZ order. So this is the order of our variable, suppose. Okay. So here we have 0 0, gray code order we follow, 0 1 1 1 1 0, gray code order. Okay. You can mention this point also. Here we are using gray code order. Okay. 0 1. So here we have 4 numbers, so those represent x, y, 2 variables x and y. These are values of x and these are values of y. And here we are having only 2 values, so these represent variable z. So here we will write z. Okay, so now how do we convert a canonical SOP? How do we convert a canonical SOP into a K-map? Simple approach is there. Whatever minterm is present in the canonical SOP, we write down the binary code corresponding to that minterm. Okay. So for XYZ, we are having the binary code 111. Okay. 111. So here we are having 111. So we will put 1 here. This represents this XYZ here. Okay. Then we have 110. Okay. Binary code for this minterm is 110. So 110. So this is 1. We will put 1 here. Then 101. So 101. We will write 1 here. And then we are having 001. So 1 here. And remaining all will be 0. So this is the K-map. Okay. So we will write that we are converting this canonical SOP into a K-map form. Right. Now, since it is a 6 marks question, so nothing, we need not write to a lot of things. Okay. Now we have made the K-map, and now we have to do the grouping of, okay, grouping of ones, because we are having SOP, so we will convert the final minimum expression in the form of SOP itself. Okay. So if we want to convert the final answer in terms of SOP itself, we can make grouping of ones. Okay. So here we have a pair, so we will make a pair. This is a pair. Now what we see, these 2 ones can be grouped together, but when we make grouping in a K-map, our priority is to cover more and more ones. Okay. And we have to avoid the redundant groups actually. Okay. So we can see here that this one and this one can be grouped together. Okay. This can make a pair. So now if we take these 2 pairs, what we observe, all ones have been grouped. So this pair is a redundant pair actually here. There is no need to write this pair. If we use the concept of essential prime implicant, redundant prime implicant, selective prime implicant, we can easily check that this group, okay, and this group is essential. Both are essential prime implicant. So this will become a redundant. We can show this here like this one, okay, and we can write here this will be redundant. So in the minimum expression, we need not to write this redundant group. Okay. So we have only 2 pairs, so we will write only 2 product terms. So now what is the product term corresponding to this pair? So 1 1. Okay. So this is corresponding to x and y. So xy. This gives us xy. Oh, plus now we have this pair. Okay. So 1 here, 1 here. So what is the common code? This 0 is common, that correspond to y bar, and here 1 is common, that correspond to z. So y bar z. So this is the minimized expression from this K-map. So you can write this as your answer. This is to be done to solve this kind of problem. Okay. So I hope you have understood and you will revise all the concept of K-map simplification, canonical form, okay, Boolean expression rules, all things you have to prepare for the descriptive paper of this examination. Okay, all the best.